Alrighty, welcome back to more Starsector. Imperium of Man Run. We just got our first battleship, the Oberon class. Did well in testing. See how it goes. Hey, Mr. Creed, how you doing? I was gonna do Tarkov, but I was like, I'll start with Starsector. We might go to Tarkov later. We'll see. Broken Arrow also, yeah. Broken Arrow came out. It's a thing. Let's go have a look at these. We just spent like 3 million on a battleship. Hey Zachary, how's it going? Hello to the people on YouTube. Wonder how stable. Wait, did 0.42 come out? Don't tell me that. Don't say that to me now. Why would you do that? Did I check that 4 hours ago? Kidding? Fine. I did that instead of Tarkov later. Mining station. Ooh, another level 5. What is that? You wonder if the battleship can take Musashi weapons? This battleship, it shouldn't have a problem because it's just the size and the class system. So what does this have? I picked, this one is a bit different though. This is for large energy hardpoints and medium hybrids. So it can take medium ballistics. But I think most of Musashi's are large ballistics, but I think those really good weapons, I can't remember the name of them. I'm just going to scroll down here because I'll find them pretty, well, not quickly because there's so many fucking weapons. But I know what they look like. The Tengus, isn't it? Is the Tengu the energy one or the ballistic one? What the hell is that thing? No, Tengu is ballistic. Large ballistic. Okay. There's a couple of battleships that can take the large ballistics, but not this one. What's the other one called? Oh, I'm an idiot. Maybe if I did that. There. Oh, that's a large ballistic too. Oh, the Kirin? Yeah, the Kirin is a large hybrid. So that can go in an energy slot. So it could take 4 of them. Oh, you're still last? Hey, Frankie's Golden Cakes. Thank you for the follow as well, by the way. We're not going to do a huge amount. We're going to do like an hour or so. I can't carry 30,000 ore seemingly. Now, what does this do? Increases the size of fleets launched by colony by 25% for Hot World and by 100% for Extreme Worlds. Oh, cool. Interesting. No worries, no worries. But as Mr. Creed has let me know that Star Citizen has just updated as well. Man. No, at least we'll do Star Citizen tomorrow evening. If it works. Because I should be home by 10ish tomorrow evening. Ish. A little bit of exploration. I did put up a post on community tab on YouTube asking us to do short form content, which I kind of want to do. Maybe some like mod reviews, maybe ship builds or something. I don't know. For Star Citizen or Starsector, a few other things for X4. Right, what's this? Semi-autonomous station used to repair ships up to minimal domain specification. Okay. Oh, it'll allow the installation of an additional S mod. Well, what if we did that? From the shield of Medusa gained that. Literally just allows the installation of another S mod. Okay. Cool. I haven't done a ping. Nothing showing up on sensors. Mr. Creed, are you jumping into Star Citizen this evening, or? By the way, what does Schwarz mean in German? What does it actually mean? Just playing Starsector right now. Oh no, I'm just wondering. That's all. I was just wondering where you're going to be in it, and you could let me know about this ability. I could even say the word. It's 10:30 at night, and it's 20 degrees outside. I'm Irish. I'm not made for this. We'll pop out near the ring and do another ping out here just in case, because you never know. Our sector does love to put things in the asteroid rings. What kind of run in Star Sector are you doing? Oh yeah, we've plenty of fuel. Okay. Hey, we're far enough out that we shouldn't. We can get swarmed. Oh god, that's another one. Yeah, I forgot that we picked up an officer. Going with the flow right now. Well, have you picked a faction or anything? Two pretty good officers. They're two really good officers. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll just assign you. Do something. All the bonuses for the skill that we have. Nope. Yep, here they come. But they'll follow us, and they're kind of basically just being in our position for everyone else. There it is. Only maintaining contact. Oh, there's the Nexus. First in league right now. You can take them on one at a time. Oh, the Remnant? Oh yeah, we can, yeah. Let's try and take this. You can knock out a Nexus. I think we can just farm that. I just have some light mods right now. That's fair. There ain't no harm in that. We're gonna go in heavy, obviously. This is gonna hurt. Hurt a lot. Guys, don't be doing that now. Don't be doing that. Last thing we want is a flame out. I like that he's trying to get his guns online. Go covering the battleship. Fire the damn Nova cannon. Not at me. Not at me. Not at me. That was the other one. Thank God. That has happened before. Let me just say that. That has happened before. Where did you fire it? Missed. The starfighters are in there doing something now. Ion pulsars. Alright, we haven't lost a ship yet, so that's good. Something exploded there. I should be firing my macros more. I have a macro main battery now. There we go. Take the ion hits. Reached 10 million without a planet? That's good. Whew. Okay, let's bring in some torpedo slingers. We got armor on this side for now. That pressure is crazy. Those auto pulse lasers. Ugh. Guys, you should be fighter striking that as much as possible. Please. Go. Going with the rotation to get rid of that thing. Yeah, we're doing grand now. Goddamn wreckage is in the way. There we go. Oof. Can't play without next villain? Nah, that's the thing of playing for so long. You get to that point where it's like, yeah, the mods are essential. Right, we got an alpha core. Ashes of the AI Award milestone. We'll go down to the planet and see what's there. Only took a bit of a bash in there. Oh, hello. I like your... Perform a survey on this planet here. Vast ruins. Vast there. Or... Ah. Ah. The Susanova... Susanoo battleship. It's worth $1 million. There's a pretty large fleet just above us there, okay. $232K income, nice. Take that. What is that thing? Alright, not too shabby. Alright, we'll do a little bit more exploration, then we'll head back down, resupply. Pretty sure there are more wars to wage. My god, I can't talk. There's a jungle world in here. Means we're just gonna go to the other jump point because flying across the system. Asteroids. Volcanic planets used to be the place where you found all of the ruins and such. Imperium of Man is now at -40 with Tritachyon. Ooh, we're gonna get to kill Tritachyon. Alright, we got the bonus from that. We'll get the bonus from this magnetic field. Get the bonus from this magnetic field. See, how are we doing on that now? Yeah, we need to go all the way down here. How do you do that? Might get them out of the way. Oh, nice. It shows our settlement here. Okay, cool. Background is the personal army, so we get a bunch of officers. The augmentation station is over there. Grand. Why did I come in here? Oh god, why did I come in here? That's right there, there's the world over there. Minor supply cache up in there. The main air probe over there. Oh, there's a derelict ship in there. That's the remnant system. Okay, not great. I mean, I guess I have enough to go do these. Maybe 1,000 supplies are not too bad. And what do I want from this? I think I'm gonna put up our sensor range. I think that's gonna be an issue for us going forward if we don't. Our detection range is over 1,000 now. And you can see that with sustained burn on, our profile is 1,500. Just give us that like extra second or two to react if we're getting burned down. There's stuff around you. Ooh, right. Get a bunch of transplutonics, that would be nice. The reason I didn't engage the remnant that much in the other system is not that we couldn't take them in a one-on-one fight per fleet, but if we started engaging in multiple fights and we got surrounded by a group with our CR lowering the whole time, I didn't want it to become a real resource hog. Happened in the past. The more you fight them, the more little fleets start following you and they'll start tagging you. I believe Ionix is sending an expedition. Excuse me. Because of our ship hulls. Well, I don't know if I can get back there in time. It says they'll be repulsed, but I don't know if I can get back there in time. There's nothing in here. Oh, wait, there's definitely something in here. There's a minor supply cache. Oh, right. Okay. Probably in that ring somewhere. Okay, cool. Not. Get the matriarch. Can we use the matriarch? Any objections to that? Right, we'll get to Meridian, restock, and we'll head straight to Morka Land. Yeah, rogue trader. True. I mean, you're friendly to... are you guys hostile to the Imperium? Why are you here? No, you're friendly to the Imperium. Right. You're at war with those guys. I forgot that that system was completely separate. Totally forgot that. Casual Chaos Fleet. Okay. I mean, this alone is worth 800,000. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Which one is that? Oh, it's that one with the built-in guns. That looks kind of Imperial, right? They have 1800 range. They're ballistic. Could play that off as a Mechanicus shipwright or something like that. Does look Imperial, just not that Empire. Right. Also, I'd have to build it. Actually, if we have to build it, screw it. And we'll sell this one. All the fuels. Oh, I didn't even check. They have another Oberon, they have an Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor is pretty sweet. This is the 6 macro cannons in the front. 25 small hybrids. 6 fighter bays, and then 4 mediums. What was on sale in Meridian here? The victory, 8 large energies. So the Vanquisher then. 8 large energy plasma torpedoes and small hybrids. So you have a Nova cannon and plasma torpedoes. Medium hybrids and less smalls. The Nemesis. 3 large energy, 8 fighter bays. 12 small hybrids, so that's your pure Fleet carrier, yeah, as it says. The Grand Cruiser. So this is more like what 44. Oh, this is the, yeah, 44 small hybrids. That's 3.6. That's more like what the Chaos ships are kind of designed off of, right? The Grand Cruisers is kind of what they use instead of like battleships classes. And then if we go into here and go to custom production, that would cost 1.2 million build. Our current capacity per month is 175,000. Like, we may have the blueprint, but we don't know how to build it. First time I've ever used that skill, and it's the Gloriana class battleships. I don't know if they're in the mod. Okay, let's check. Ships. Here, man, there's 32. Gothic is the only G. So, Victory, Vanquisher, Retribution, Oberon. Apocalypse. And then Chaos have the Corruptors, their Carrier, they have the Desolator, the Spoiler, Planet Killer. That's their version of the Grand Cruiser. The Orcs. They've got the Carrier. The Rock. The Rock with more metal. The Mega Rock. And the Shredder. The Smasher. Oh, look at this. The Zumurg are a separate group, and then the Custodian for the Tau, basically. These starships, they're okay. They're not bad. They're not classed as a battleship. Neither are these, of course, but... I've never seen them used in the campaign. Hello to my planet. Oh, that's right. We got an albacore. I mean, do we? Oh, we also have this guy. Throw that guy in for now. Our fleets are pretty trash because we don't actually have any blueprints. Yeah, that went up. It's actually good. I want to know where the Ludic Path base is so that we can go kill it, and then we can get rep with the Dust Keepers too. Oh god, it's way up there. Wait. 39 days until arrival. Oh, okay. Cool, so we won't directly go to war with Bible for killing these guys. God, I want to murder you guys so bad. Oh, even Oberon. So we could buy that for 2.2 million. And then over a couple of months, we'd just get rid of the D-mods. Thanks, Frankie's Golden Cakes. I very much appreciate it, bud. God, has it been 6 years? Have I been posting? I haven't been posting for 6 years, have I? Kind of hope not. Right. Maybe I have. They're coming all the way over from there. Said 30 odd days. I have enough time to go explore that, I think. Yeah, I guess having the live streams on YouTube can probably get a bit messy, but I do think it's helped the channel in general. Ancient laboratory. Fan research station built out to study some interesting local phenomena. Okay. Hello. Rust Crow's proxy detachment. Isn't that the person that we want to do jobs for the Dust Keepers? Am I wrong in that? Where is that? What tab is that in? Oh, no. Rigging Echo. Never mind. Come here, you. Actually, wait. Save it first. Oh, wow. Got up my battle size and stuff again. Again. Fire no cannon into them there, lads. No shields. What was that power up noise? I don't like that power up noise. Yeah, the Dominator, whatever it's called. Yeah, Dominator class. I really like the Dominator class. Jesus. I like the Dominator class because it brings the DACA, but it brings the Imperial DACA. Whoa. Oh, system disruption. Yeah, okay. Oh god, I'm on hold fire. Why am I on hold fire? What's X? I hit the X button. Oh my god, I couldn't remember the hold fire button. I was like, why aren't I shooting? There we go. That's what that was, eh? Can't move. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I can't move. Urgh. The hell was that? Alright, I've never used this ship. Probably needs its shields up. This is the one we have a few experimental weapons on. Alrighty. I'll have to retrieve our Oberon. Jesus. When the disposal of its defenders, you salvage crews are deployed to strip anything useful out of the old station. Procedures are halted when they realize the outer hull shows a rift matching that of a ship-to-ship breaching pod. Someone has clearly torn into this place before, perhaps not unexpected. Question lingers, however, if the place is already looted, why is it guarded by a veritable flotilla of upgraded drone ships? Investigate the lab. Signs of a struggle, long settled, low caliber impacts are found in several sections. Walls and personal defense weapons are discovered with magazines half expended. 5 long desiccated corpses are counted. The gunfight was small scale. The salvers reckon a fighting retreat by a few desperate and defenders against a superior force. Indeed, the station seems half ransacked. Data source prior, physical backup stolen. Not looking for scrap or tech to sell? Okay. They were here for the research itself. The very lab must be the wellspring of the new Divergent Dustkeeper contingency. Ah, there we go. One of the team leads left behind a personal datapad tucked under his desk. Several logs are picked out. I'm not going to read all of these out loud, but they'll be up on the screen. And, you know, good thing. But I will read through them in my head, because, yeah. The gates went quite... This is the gate shut down. Trinity says we're continuing research in the while. Trinity, eh? I don't think the gates are turning back on. Stability issue isn't going away. The human rip scans just don't provide the level of reliability you get with a beta. Personality quirks are funny and all, but their decision making isn't consistent. What were they doing to people? In the end, nothing breaks quite like the human mind. Some of Symphony came by for a visit. Said that now the gates were there wasn't any use for us anymore. Only they'd have the key to turn them back on. Ransacked the place for a copy of the instance generator. Must have already had the rip scanner. I think they may hit a roadblock somewhere and needed it for their project. They weren't asking. They threw Trinity at the airlock. Do whatever the hell it likes once backup power reaches suspicion levels in 40 cycles. I should have skipped the Omicron region, okay. I don't have time to have an existential crisis regarding the fact that I am, to some unknowable degree, human. My mind burned out into a database for repurposing. I'm tasking Barrow to take the Rust Crows and watch over Hypnos. Maybe there's still a chance for those who weren't selected for this. Symphony was here. They must know something about the gates. Sierra's missing at the moment and I don't have the time to ask her. Oh, Sierra was the other one, wasn't it? The other mission. I have to take this chance before it slips again. Log a sign off with the name Banshee. Close the database? What? Yes, I've read everything. With the data behind you, you wonder briefly of its implications and who else might hope to get their eyes onto it. Combat drone replicator. And look what we got. Augmented field drive. Definitely didn't spend a few hours looking for that. Oh. Oh my. Right. I don't know anything about this storyline. It says we're neutral. We're no longer hostile to the hegemony. Disgrace. Oh my god. There's Hypnos. There's rock Tau ships. There's random ships all over the place. I need to burn away. Just a little bit. Go say hello to these guys. We'll go back to that. Your fleet approaches the Exo ship, a construct that stands at the center of all of Exotech's life support, often referred to as Exoship. This gigantic station is capable of traversing towards other systems at a speed second only to Gates. This once minor benefit became a major advantage within the early years of post-collapse sector, moving the faction towards unstoppable acts of piracy. That was until they themselves lost the position of advantage, and with many losses, only one of those giant remnant remains. Now crossing the fringes of the sector in isolation, according to most records, the faction tends to not permit interactions with outsiders. This is a pre-recorded message. Do not approach. Any attempts at closing will be seen as a hostile action and will have an appropriate reaction. It appears we have no option other than to leave or be fired upon from hundreds of fleets sitting just within. Just as the fleet was ready to depart, a sudden response to our comm request came in. A figure can be seen, but due to low quality of the data stream, which likely traces back to the an antenna not connected to the main array, can't be further identified. Got a proposition. Do not send agreeing or disagreement back as to not reveal the comm line. Just do or do not as told. I'll send over some coordinates. They should have a point of interest to your liking. If it is, come back and I can provide you with even more opportunities. Spelt wrong. That's far away. Oh, the Abyss. Right. Oh, the Abyss is part of the Exotech. Hey, Sneakosaurus. How's it going? AFD? It's AFD. Okay. Pirates need to die, because why not? Right. Oh, augmented field drive. Yeah. We'll stick it on the Atlas. Although I think it's we got it pretty much sorted by a skill. Whoops. Didn't actually pay attention to what's ahead of us. It's a burn drive, so it's just a straight burn. No control. Damn it, they're gonna get all of that. Alright, we got that. Yeah, which means we're getting in friendlies. I think. Sweet. Don't need to be controlling any of that. We're just gotta kill the rest of them. Beautiful. Why did I click that? I don't want to recover any of their ships. Take everything from them. Still here for a minute. If they want to come after us, they can. Laying in wait, eh? Oh, you're already maintaining contact? You guys don't want to fight, no? Is there an erratic fuel injector and damaged weapon vents? Baden over there. There's another emissary there. I love the orcs. Barrage cannon. Bigger cannon. Flaka cannon. Daka cannon. Cannon. So what does the proxy control on do? Dustkeeper proxy ships. Oh, Explorarium, okay. Oops, clicked off the screen. Beautiful. Lovely, that falcon is basically cut off. Do you still kind of want to have a Nova cannon on the front, you know? Yeah, they just sound better. Bolter is cool and all, but the sound of the bolter is just... we will not pursue. Don't need to waste resources. This is one of the massive vessels of legend which transported millions of human immigrants to the core systems of the domain out into the great frontier stretching from the Sagittarius Arm across the Orion Spur. From the weak but stable EM read on the sensors, many of the sleeper caskets remain viable. Yep. Okay. As the fleet moves in closer, a set of new energy signatures fan out from across the cryo sleeper. The Defender's flagship stands out particularly brightly. A demented and twisted thing painted to hide the scars on its hull. Hear me well, Defiler. He begins transponder data, streaming in and identifying him as one Hypnos Annex Barrow. This sanctified place will not suffer your trespass. Those who slumber here shall not be awoken. Not by you, not by any of you barbarians, tainted by the savagery of your fallen sector. They will rise to a new, better age, not this hell of humanity's own execution. A pretty good summation of the Starsector universe. The AI twitches and growls. This is your final warning, he declares. Leave or let this place become your barrow as it has for the rest. Convince him of your benevolent intentions. People here will join the free peoples of the sector to serve a greater future. Work under your guidance to forge a better tomorrow. At least you think you can convince this AI. I presume there was a 0% chance to win. So we don't actually have to go into the fight straight away. We'll do the fight though. Oh, wow. Wow. You only get that many? God, I don't think we'll get there, and I don't think we'll get there, but do it anyway. Objectives to get more DP yet. So my guys are going capturing objectives. Let's capture that one too, actually. Relay we can do afterwards. I want to get the nodes because we'll get reinforcements for them. I mean 44. Bring in some of the smaller ships just so we can maybe push through a bit. We can capture that. We got the proxy. Okay, we've got the proxy control node now. It looks like they're coming this way. Big boy. Hey, you missing some wings? Or is that just your front area? Nova. Oh, you missed. Hey, buds. Hey, buds. I need you in that fight. Oh, here he is. Nice. Oh, he backed out. Nice. Okay. We have multiple ships in front of us. I do not like that. We're getting pushed by like all the heavies. Laser torpedoes are nice. They're nice when they're yours. What's he rocking? 2 Mjolnirs, 2 Mervs, Stabopods. I need to get that guy. There we go, into his side. Get rid of him. Okay. And we push the rest of them. I definitely saw that Reaper and I dodged it. Okay, we got the proxy back. Lost all of that though. Where has the main guy propped off to? He's probably over here capturing them. That's gonna hurt. There we go, there we go. Friendly torpedoes. Right, the big bad guy is down there. Minus 48. Okay, hey buddy. Not you. I'll have him do that as well. You can get over there, too. Face all of this. Oh, good man. Block that stuff. Okay, good. You captured that. Well done. Capture the other one. 5 years. No worries, dude. If they added any sort of objective to the game yet, I remember I got this game like 4 years ago and I loved it. Except that there's nothing to do after assembling a badass fleet. There are a bunch of little story missions that you can do. They're not like, you know, super in-depth. There is the Abyss now, and I've never done that, so I couldn't tell you anything about the Abyss and that whole storyline, because I've never done it. So I don't know if someone else could say, is that an end game thing? I don't know. Can you conquer planets for yourself yet? Oh, just get Nexrelin. Nexrelin mod is one of the the core mods in the modding community, and that adds in full control of planets. So you can capture planets in vanilla, right? Or am I just thinking of Nexrelin? Yeah, oh yeah. That's been part of the gameplay loop for a long while. You can paint the entire sector your color if you want. You can join a faction and do it that way, or you can start your own faction. But yeah, Nexrelin is like a must-have after you play for a while. Get him with the Nova Cannon. Go on. Good hit, good hit. Oh, there's another guy alive. Didn't even realize. It's only with the next run? Yeah. I can never remember what's modded anymore. What did you hit me with? But even so, like, modding, super simple in this game. Generally, you just go to the Fractal Softworks forum. They have a mod library which will show you what's been officially updated to the latest version of the game. Download it from there, extract it to your mods folder in the Starsector file, and that's it. Kick it on in the launcher. Barrow's instance chip, a conduit for the interweaving program that makes up the soul of a Dustkeeper instance. This chip briefly has skeleton consciousness alongside the minimal memory needed to properly regenerate them in a new computing system. Personal data has been severely degraded by unsafe operation and cannot be used in its current state. Repairing the persona likely requires specialized technology in the more advanced AIs of the Dustkeeper contingency. Okay, so bring that to the other guy, right? As your fleet finishes mopping up the automated defenses, a weak hyperwave ping is detected coming from the cryosleeper. It's unclear if this is a random noise from a dying subsystem or some kind of encrypted signal. Fleet finishes its approach to the domain area cryosleeper. My god, I can't talk. This is the standard cryosleeper thing then. Oh yeah, that's a ping. All right, let's get back to our system. Speaking of, okay, Commerce Fleet. That's not what we're... There it is. to come after my lovely little planet. So I'm part of the Imperium of Man, so I took this for the Imperium. We started as that. But then once you take it, you can come in and talk to the station commander, and you can purchase the governorship. So I think it cost us 300,000 to purchase the governorship. Currently per month, this is now bringing in 184,000. So we're doing all right there. Boom, 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 boom. And then we have a settlement somewhere. It's in a system in Meridian, but not that one. Then you are growing now. Excellent. Do we make you a free port for that extra growth? Let's make it a free port. Actually, no, let's not make it a free port. We'll give it the hazard pay. Hazard pay is 15 grand a month. That's perfectly fine. So we'll have 2% growth in there. It's currently at 27. So at least then we can maybe do something. We can add in that thing that we have here. You can take this over there, the expedition hub, and put it in. Be useful. Ooh, we got Sagittaries. Hold on now. When did we pick them up? Also then, can we put in like items in here? No, it was it heavy batteries? Our defenses are now 11,000. It's over 9,000, damn it. Oh, I mean, it bring down the range. We try with these. What you're using 12 OP. Light Mjolnir cannon. I kind of want to put 4 of these on it because they're. And then at the back we could put the Rexon at 1750 range. That's not bad, but we could throw that on it. Just to check it out. Hey, Exile Patriot. This is the battle fleet of the Gothic Sector mod. There is a mod list on the YouTube playlist for this series if you want to check that up. It's the easiest way for me to tell you how to get all the mods and stuff. Okay, I like them. But I don't think they're for this ship. So yeah, this mod adds the Imperium of Man, the Tau, the Orcs, and Chaos at the moment. And I don't know if it's been updated on the library to show that it's for the latest version, but it is for the latest version. Like the heavy maulers are good. I didn't even notice that thing firing because of all this, but it's okay. The Nikor battle barge, I don't know that ship now, I'll be honest. I'm not fully up to date with my ship names. Put the tower railguns on it. Sheridan's flagship, the Nikor. Oh yeah, what I'm saying, it's a battle barge. Right. You never know, man. That he might add them in the future. Sorry, I'm not fully with it tonight. Starhawks. They have the bolters and everything, but I don't know. Hey, Vilmata. Do I have any tips? Do the tutorials. Go in and do some missions to learn a few different ships. But do these tutorials. And then when you start a new game, don't skip the tutorial because there's an actual in solar system tutorial that's not too bad. After that, it's kind of I don't know. For me, I like to do this, invert the behavior of the controls. So when you do the tutorials, it'll show you that you have to hold shift to have your ship follow the cursor. That just changes it so your ship follows the cursor all the time. That's just how I like to fly. But just experiment, you know. I don't know, the thing, I'm terrible at this kind of thing. And when you go into like fit out ships and such, you can go down to auto fit here, and in vanilla there'll be a lot of these here that will kind of help you to learn some of the fits that are in the game. Bear in mind, it'll try to fit it out like this, so it'll give you a list of what is going to be on the ship here. Let me pick a smaller ship because it's going to be easier. This is a standard loadout that would put on a bolter and a bunch of macro cannons. Now obviously this is modded ship, but this is just for everything in general. Yeah, that's literally what I just said, Black Omega, yeah. I showed that and then I said the thing. So yeah. But it'll try to outfit the ship like that. Otherwise it'll get other weapons and stuff and you can just confirm it there. But the tips, I guess, would be to be careful of your crew. The one thing I think that would kill most people when they're starting out the game and they're not sure of things is fuel usage and supply usage and CR. So your combat readiness here. As long as you have supplies and crew, your CR will come up to the maximum, so that's fine. But if you go below the required crew amount, that will start draining, and once it gets down to a critical level, your ships will start having malfunctions, and then you'll start losing ships and stuff. And yeah, like I said, it's there, right? Invert behavior, that's the toggle. Oh, there's the other one. Go in and turn that off. If that's on, turn it off. That would be a big tip. If that is on, turn that off. I don't know if it's on by default at the start anymore, but yeah. Oh, you're saying this? That's actually a good idea to do that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying, Exiled. I just didn't understand it for a minute. With 24 cores? Okay. After that, Volmata, a lot of things are kind of just learning. I suppose another thing would be the F1 key. For like resources like this, if you hit F1, it'll show you a lot more detail on everything really. So if you hover over here, it's telling me my fleet is carrying that many supplies and it requires this much per day. But if I hit F1, it tells me, okay, all of that is being used by my ship maintenance. That's fine. If there was something else using your supplies, it would tell you there. If I go down here to my speed, the burn level of the slowest ship is +7. It's probably my battleship. And that dictates your maximum speed in the overworld. But if I hit F1, it'll tell me that 2 of my ships are running at that speed. And I don't really want to waste points upgrading their maximum speed, so I'm okay with that. It's a battleship after all. But then I suppose when it comes to outfitting things, you generally want to have high capacitors and decently high vents. I think maximum capacitors is generally pretty good for most builds. Like even the small ships, they have more capacity, that's fine, but they do need to have a decent amount of flux dissipation. And then flux dissipation is your heat build up by firing weapons, by taking damage on your shields and all that kind of stuff. You've seen it probably by watching anyone play this game, that if you overload your flux, you're a sitting duck, and the AI will take advantage of that. Do I have an okay starter ship design? So at the start of the game, if you do the tutorial, you'll get asked a few questions. Simple as, right? Skip that for a second. Proceed. Oh, also, I suppose, Exile, was you asking? No, God's Chosen was asking. But you can start as your free start here with nothing. You don't have a planet or anything, or you can start as your own faction. So you'll start with a random planet. Or you can start with a random faction. Let's just do random faction, right? So it's joining us to the Persian League. Imperium ships, especially the large ones. Most of them aren't great. What am I looking at here? I do free start. Isn't this changed? Or it's because I have Next Relin installed, isn't it? Because I have Next Relin installed. But the Wolf is a good starter ship. We have the Noviken? Oh, we do. We do indeed. Oh, sorry, wait, I should go back out. I can show the Wolf here. The Wolf here is a good little ship. It's a phase skimmer, so every ship has the... Here's the start for tutorial. Yeah. It's a phase skimmer ship, so it does little jumps. Every ship has this little an ability here. Ship system. Something you need to look out for. Like these phase frigates. They don't have a shield. They phase instead. There's a start for tutorial with the mod. Did I see that? with a Space Romans mod pack installed in the middle of, say, I've been playing been playing the same save for 2 years. That was this one, right? I know, anyway, it doesn't matter. Why were we here? We were here waiting for Diable to come and try and attack us. Oh yeah, but you were asking if we had a Nova Cannon. We do, and it's great. I love the Nova Cannon. Look, rock. So, right. In a fight, I think it is in custom start. Yeah, it's grand. In a fight, you'll see an armor layout here. A lot of this is explained in the tutorial as well, down here as well. So you have 3 different kinds of weapons. Is it 3 or is it 4? I can't even remember anymore. My brain is melted. We have energy, ballistic, frag. Yeah, energy, ballistic, and frag. So one will do extra damage to shields. Kinetic does more damage to shields. Not very effective against armor, but it builds up flux. So the way I play a lot is to have a bunch of kinetic to flux out an enemy, or at least flux them up enough that they drop their shields. And then you have like finisher weapons, and some of them are literally called finisher weapons, and the AI is very good at using them. Again, why I say if you overload, you're in a lot of trouble, which you can launch to like strip armor and attack the hull directly. You'll see his hull bar there has not moved at all, even though we've knocked out a bunch of his armor, taken a few shots at him, that kind of thing. So you have to work through the shields if they have them, crack the armor, and then you get into the hull, which is why this game is really good, because it's very detailed. And again, then like if you have EMP damage, if you can get the flux on the shields up high with EMP damage, it'll start arcing over the ship. So even if they have their shields up, they might start having some of their weapons and such knocked out by the EMP, which can be really helpful. Like, so ion cannons can be terribly effective depending on how you get to use them. It does that exiled. It doesn't do great against shields. But if I was to shoot the Nova Cannon at that and there was a bunch of smaller ships in front of it, I've done this a few times. If the ships in front of it have frontal shields and don't have their shields up facing this, if I hit that with the Nova Cannon, it'll basically destroy all the smaller ships around it. So you'll see if I was piloting this ship for a while. You'll see that I'll target a ship in the back behind all of the frontline ships. You'll get a bunch of damage in on them. That is an Orc ship. That is the Mega Rock. Yeah. You can see they're doing a bunch of flux damage every time I put up my shields. So they're kind of stripping away my armor. And look at the flux they're building up. They're not building up any flux. But they have no shield. So yellow is armor damage. Oh, they took out my Nova Cannon just as I was about to fire. But anyway, yeah, there is a Nova Cannon. Hey, buddy. God, that's a terribly small fleet. Looks out by the rock, hey Miggles? Yep. Beams remind you of free space. Or they're sunbeam lances. I'd never heard of them until this mod. So how do they work? Rock covered in kinetic to make shields crack, pretty much, yeah. What do you mean, how do they work, Exile? Oh, the Imperium, you mean? They're good at charging in and broadsiding when the enemy is distracted by your other ships. Their shields are not the best for jumping into the middle of a fight. You will get fluxed out. It's the battleship actually has the burn drive. A lot of these actually have maneuvering jets and stuff. Because they're mainly broadside. But yeah, they are tricky to play. So my strat has been to get the skills that give me extra range. So if you go in, like, the macro cannon's original range is 800, but with my mods and with my skills, its range is now 1400. So I don't have to get like right into their face to broadside them. And I've kind of been, I was using the Nova Cannon for a long while, but a lot of the time when I build my fleet, I build my fleet to support me doing stupid things. Oh, possibly, yeah. Well, they're not balanced around each other, right? The fighters, the Imperial fighters are not bad either. Especially the ones with the bolters, because they do a lot of kinetic and, you know, as we've said before. They're tricky to play. They are tricky to play. The Tau were tricky for other reasons. Mainly their own ships crashing into you. But yeah, we did a full run of the Tau. They have 2 specific ships for each role. Oh yeah. I've liked playing the Imperium. Like, you have the different classes. Like, this has, was it 24 medium guns? Got here. 28 small turrets. So it has, what, 4 on top and then 24 along the broadside, so 12 guns on each broadside. See, the thing is, I probably, like, when I'm using the Nova cannon, it's like get these guys to get into the fight, especially with the fighters and stuff. Looks up the enemy and let them drop their shield, and then have the fire. I was trying to get the Nova cannon charging when I thought the shields were gonna drop. Got a few good shots off with them. Then these Sunbeam Lances, I'm kind of getting used to. These ships here have built-in lance cannons. So one at the tip and one in each nacelle. They're very flux heavy, those lances on those small ships. That's a mod I have to try out at some point. It was going to be Apex Design Collective, but then I noticed that this had actually been updated. Anyway, that's that thing sorted. Guys, I'm going to head off because I have to get up for work in the morning. Appreciate everyone hanging out. The deployment cost is disgusting for the UF, really. Let's look into it. Alright, Exiles. Hopefully, yeah, there's Apex, actually. I love it. I want to try Apex just because of their vertical launch system. So I like that. Yeah, probably stream tomorrow night after work. Probably be Star Citizen if it's playable. Considering 4.2 dropped, seemingly. Hey, Shea Poncho. How's it going? Just finishing up here for the night. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm back on tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Hopefully. The usual shenanigans of not knowing what the hell we're doing. Cosmeteer? Dude, what about Cosmeteer? I haven't played that in a while. I played it a little while ago. We built like a Romulan bird of prey. Oh yeah, I enjoy it. Might jump back into it like down the line. I didn't do a huge amount in it because it's still in early access, isn't it? Is it still being developed, or is it just... What's here? I've only had 25 hours in it. Oh yeah, it's definitely still in early access. Oh, someone put the Onslaught in it? Interesting. I'm kind of hoping that the design and stuff gets a bit more complicated, because I found that once you got to a certain point, like with the beam weaponry, is like, okay, it's the same agenda as with Starsector. Well, on Steam, Starsector's not on Steam. But yeah, again, it's something we might jump into again down the line when it has like a major update or something. Now there's been a bunch of quality of life, balance, quality of life. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Many things to pay. Many things to pay. Right, yeah, I need to go. I need to have a shower, go to bed, get up and go for a train in the morning. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for hanging out, and yeah, see you tomorrow probably for Star Citizen for a bit.